Hi, Sasit, and this is my Tableau workspace for assignment 3. As you could see below are the sheets and well the dashboards I made for this assignment. So the reason why I'm making this assignment is to brief authorities on price trends, regional differences, and price drivers, and also methods for transparency. So obviously, there's a housing crisis in Victoria, Melbourne, Australia. So just to improve on that, I made these dashboards to see the reasons and how we can positively impact this housing crisis. So let me first start off with the market at glance, just to show what the housing market is like in Victoria. So as you could see, these two charts right here show that. So as you could see, this is the median price, monthly price of a house here in Victoria, Australia. And next is the median price by property type. Obviously, there are houses, townhouses, units in Victoria, Australia. And these bars represent the price, the median price of these different houses. So let's move on to the next dashboard. So as you could see, this is a price. This dashboard shows the prices of the suburbs, the most expensive suburbs and the least expensive suburbs, and it shows the region as well. So if we just go to this dashboard, which shows the median price from each region, well, you could see that the eastern metropolitans, such as well, you could say Doncaster, Burwood, well, these are expensive places. The median price of this is quite expensive. And as you go down, you get the Western provinces. This includes Tullamarine, Coolaroo. These prices are a bit low. And just to be more specific, let's go to suburbs, the top expensive suburbs. So this includes Albert Park, Brighton, Canterbury, Malvern. Well, these all include the eastern suburbs, eastern to the southern suburbs. And if you go to the least expensive suburbs, well, this includes Brookfield, Dollars, Melton West, Triguania. Well, these are all, I would say, regional places, close to regional places in Australia, which are less expensive. So, well, just to make things more specific, I made this, this filter option, which it shows uh, each metropolitan by in the region. So if you select this right here, you could say this. If you select this, you could select this, and all here shows that. And if you were to remove certain types, well, it removes. Yeah. So it works. So this allows us to clearly identify what house type and what region uh, is the most expensive or least expensive in the region or in the suburb. So let's move on to the next dashboard, which is the price drivers. So just to be more specific here, what I'm trying to show is how the price and type are correlated or matched, or basically how the type influences the price, and also how the number of rooms in that house influences price. So if you could see here, houses, well, they have the highest outliers, which means houses are the most expensive in Victoria, Australia. As you could see, this goes nearly to 900,000, no, $9 million, my bad. And this goes to the lowest as well. So here, like town villas, these are comparatively more affordable to residents, and you got units which are more cheaper. So this is shown, which makes sense because houses, well, they're more expensive because of the housing crisis. Units more widely available, which is more cheaper. So if you go to rooms here, so this suggests that the more rooms you have, the more expensive it is. So as you could see here, the blue, I would say, box in this entire bar suggests the number of rooms in the unit. And as you could see, as the number of rooms increase, the amount progressively increases as well. So I'm just going to well, edit the filters a bit just to show how each region name and how the rooms affect the chart. So as you could see, if I'm just going to reduce this right here, this gets reduced. If I increase it, it's going to come back here. So the number of rooms, as the number of rooms decreases, um, as you could see, the price decreases. But then it's not a major difference, but then I would say something's better than nothing, yeah? So let's put this back to normal. And I'm going to go to the type of house. So as you could see, if this goes down, the houses on there, it's just the town villas and units. It's not as expensive as the houses. And if I were to just remove the town, there's going to be a big difference in here. As you could see, this goes to 9 million, the highest house, the price of the highest house. And this goes to three, just above 3.5 million. So I would say that's the entire summary of how the price and room affects the price. Sorry, the type and the room affects the price. My bad on that. So this is the market mechanics. So basically, how each property is sold and how how it is likely how the house is likely to be sold. So basically, if you could see here, this has got the highest. This is nearly 1%. Yeah, this is also 1%. This is also one. Sorry, this is 100%, 100%, 100% right here. And if you could see the price my method, so this suggests that this is got the highest price in highest price sold, highest price method, I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I would say certain tips, but certain insights, important insights, which I see on this is that the area matters a lot. Well, if you take houses near the city or to the, I would say, suburbs of the city, it tends to be more expensive. But then if you go towards the regional places such as Triguania, it tends to be more cheaper. So that matters, and also how the property is sold. So if the property is sold, I would say in this particular way, it tends to be more expensive. So the way the price is sold, the way the house is sold, the region, that all matters, and also the room. So the more rooms you have, the more expensive it's going to be, and that makes sense, right? So I would say the government should really, if they would really improve more, if they want to improve the housing crisis situation in Australia, what I suggest is that they should, I would say, pick slots out of Melbourne outskirts, because the Melbourne suburbs are already full. There's too many people, and there's no more space to really fill in houses. So pick a place, I would say, out of the Melbourne suburbs, not just too far from the city, so people could commute back and forth with convenience. Pick those spots and make units. If people find it more cheaper, make units like apartments so that people can afford it more, and put sufficient number of rooms so that it doesn't increase the housing crisis situation, but neither it becomes enough for the residents to live in, the number of, I would say, the capacity. So I feel the government should make optimal level with this, and if they do it successfully, they'll be able to slow down the economic crisis in Australia. And that's pretty much it for my dashboard and slides. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I hope this helps.